Who else has teddy pudding with their roast dinner? So this is something we have in Devon. It's called teddy pudding, which is just potato pudding basically. And this is, I thought I'd show you how we make it. I'm curious to know who else has this sort of thing with their roast dinner. So obviously a cup of flour, and then some butter, unsalted butter, because we're going to add a little bit of salt in a bit anyway, so you don't want to have it too salty. I wonder if people call it something different in other areas. I'd love to know. So some melted butter, and then give it a little mix. I'm curious to know in the comments what other different things people have in their Sunday roast. But anyway, yeah, so here we are. Flour, unsalted butter, and there we go. That's why we're adding a bit of salt there. And then we're going to add a little bit of pepper as well. And then we're going to add some garlic granules or garlic powder, whichever you've got, and then some onion granules or onion powder again, whichever. And then some mixed herbs. And that is it. We'll give that a little mix together. Make sure it's all really nicely mixed in. And then we're going to check the potatoes. So you don't want them too soft. We're going to mash them, but you don't want them, you want them a little bit soft, but not too much, because obviously you're going to cook this for 20 minutes at the end anyway. So there we go. Add the potatoes in there and give it a mash, mashy. And if anyone else does make this sort of thing, maybe you make it differently. So again, I'd like to know about that as well. It's really interesting. So there we go. Give it a bit of a mash, and then we're going to add that to our flour mix. There we go. I'll pop it all in there. Now, just to be clear, I have made a little bit too much here. Normally, it should be a little bit thinner in the pan at the end when I show you, but it's fine. This was still came out really good. So there we go. I'll mix it all up and keep mixing it until it starts clumping together to form the dough that you're looking for, dough consistency. There we go. It's just coming together now. Pop that on there. Give it a bit of a knead. And there we go. So we're going to pop that into a greased pan. I'm just using a stick of butter there just to make sure it doesn't stick to the pan at all. And pop it in and flatten it out. By the way, I'm no chef. This is just something I've learned along the way, but we love teddy pudding. Poke some holes in it, give it some stripes, and then into the air fryer it goes. And so this is going to be on to 190, and it's going to go on for 20 minutes. Now, just a disclosure, after about 8 minutes left, I did take it out of the pan and turn it upside down just so the bottom was cooked properly. Enjoying a nice Twix there just whilst I was waiting. So yeah, there we go. So it's all finished, and we're going to pop it out of the air fryer. Lovely. And that's it. That's what it looks like. It's a really simple added extra. It's lovely with some gravy, and yeah, we love it. So there you go. That's what it looks like. And this was the finished roast dinner. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed it. Anyway, cheers guys.